Greetings, Vatican Museum. I don't recall ever seeing a mummy that is complete, first of all. I think I've seen some parts, like hands, feet, limbs, but this one appears to be intact, the full body. I know some of you will not like to see a mummy. I don't know about the time period, but he says here that it is. Or they said that there's evidence that it's a process of mummification from the. No, this is something else. But we have a reference. I'll show you. That's the mummy. And I'm about to leave, so I will not go through everything here, but you have all these different references for all these artifacts that we're seeing here, okay? And because this is the only mummy I can see, I presume that this is the correct reference here, number 16. Number 16. Mummy of Amenirdis. Now, the ending is might be a Greek way. Maybe we have Amen, which is Amun, the deity, Ir, the word for doing or making, and then DS, maybe. I will need to see the glyphs really. This is from Thebes, led 22nd dynasty, 25th dynasty, between 800 and 664 BC. And that's the reference here, which is 25014. Now let's see what they say about mummification. I might call this video Complete Mummy. Or maybe the Vatican Mummy. So, mummies and embalming. The conservation of the body was of fundamental importance in the funerary thoughts of ancient Egypt, because the body of the deceased should be united with the body after death. Gotta hold my phone, I don't know. Even though there is evidence for the process of mummification in Egypt from the pre-dynasty period, the earliest embalming techniques were developed only from the time of the first dynasty, 3rd millennium BC, and these were refined with the passing of centuries. The study of Egyptian mummies themselves over the centuries has enabled the techniques to be reconstructed. The extraction of internal organs is attested for the first time with the body of the mother of the pharaoh Cheops or Khufu, Dynasty 4, Hetepheres. This guaranteed a much better conservation of the corpse. From the time of the Middle Kingdom, 2nd millennium BC, it was also the practice to remove the brain. This was not conserved, and it was the heart that was considered to be the core of physical, emotional, and intellectual life. Embalming techniques reached their peak during the Dynasty 21st, after which they slowly became less and less refined, before disappearing altogether with the Arab conquest of Egypt in 641. The embalming process took about 70 days, during which the body was entrusted to the appropriate priests. The body was washed, eviscerated, then covered with natron, which is divine salt, for around 40 days for it to become completely dehydrated. The empty thoracic cavity was then refilled with bundles of bandages and packets of resins. The skin was softened and perfumed with oils and other fragrant substances. The body was then wrapped in linen bandages before the mummy was arranged in the coffin. A mask was placed over the head so as to protect the face. There you have it.